Hello, this is Faith Code 247. So for now, this is what we have. I will take time later on to look at day 4 and be able to explain to us all that you see there. But we have seen what this represents. Does this speak to how your walk with God has been? Where are you now with God? Are you still at the level of just saying this is good, this is bad? This is sin and this is not sin? Or have you moved to the point where you're now more conscious of, this is heaven and this is earthly, and that my heart should be aspiring for what is not just what is good or bad, but what is heavenward, what is heaven-centered, God-centered? Have you also moved beyond there to now be conscious of the giftings that God has given you? And that out of that gifting, both the one that came off your relationship with God and the one that were enhanced, although they were already manifest, but that are now being enhanced by relationship, or that given a better order or structure. Because notice that when the waters were there in verse 2, it says the earth without form and void, and that was what fell deep. You get a sense of lack of direction. You get a sense of purposelessness. But now that you have come to God, it says, let them be gathered in one place and let them be called the seas. You now start saying, God, number one, God gives it a name. Usually speaks to purpose, and He gives it order. He said, let them be separated, let them be gathered to one place. You start to get the sense that there is that order that God has brought into your life, so that those things that were even present in you while you had not yet known God can now be put to a good purpose. But even more importantly, are those giftings that arise out of your relationship with God. And those are the giftings out of which those beautiful fruits that would endear men to God and cause them to see the reality of what God is doing in your life. Out of those things will arise that reality. But we've also told you, and there will be times of an evening and a morning, a time when there is darkness and a time when light would come. But the final thing, calm down now. I really hope you've been blessed with what we've learned today. And by God's grace, we'll move into the 4th day and 5th day. And so you see that things are gradually building up. You are gradually increasing your consciousness and your understanding of and the various interactions you're having with God. Your consciousness and your various realities of your interaction with God. And at every stage, it is a blessing to know that all that God is doing in your life is good. God bless you richly in Jesus' name. I come your way again. May God's grace be with you. Amen.